Waiting for the umpires to exchange lineup cards and everything else, and we'll get underway for game two. Of course, Gryphons taking game number one, 10-7. Go on this. Badgers dropped to 4-2. Back here in the action early. $19.20, like a $5 tip. Looks like we're about ready to get underway here for game number 2. Gryphons taking game number 1, 10-7 over the Brock Badgers to 3-0 on the season. Srivastava back up in the booth here at Hastings Stadium. Thank you so much for tuning in wherever you may be watching this afternoon. Turned out to be a great Sunday afternoon for baseball. Caleb Feuerstake will lead things off once again for the Badgers. Game 2. Reed Lunny is batting second. Leader is batting third. Carpenter is in the 4 spot. Matheson drops down to 5. Phelan is in the 6. Campbell's 1929. And Sorry, and then Geddes is in the 9 spot for the Badgers. Gamma's leading off. Chang is in batting the 2nd spot. Augustin is batting 3rd. Whitaker is in the 4 spot. Gillis, Cantwell, Cooper, Lana, and Jalen Wood is in the 9 spot for the Gryphons. Positions, unfortunately, on yet. We'll get those as we go through. Logan Mislik gets the start for the Gryphons on the hill. Gryphons yesterday taking both games of the doubleheader against McMaster. Second one was a little more wild. 6-0 was the final in the first game. 10-8 was the final in game number 2. Game number 1 here, of course, once again was 10-7 for the Gryphons over the Badgers. The only times they'll meet these teams till the Wild West Regionals later on in October. October 3rd and 4th here at Hastings Stadium. We'll have all the games on the broadcast as well. About ready to get underway here at Hastings. Momentarily here. First pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Looks offering misses outside. Count quickly 2-0 here. That one misses. Actually, it's a called strike. Now 2 balls and 1 strike on the batter. For stake. Swung on and missed. Fouled off to the backstop, actually. Count 2-2 now. Two offering. Swung on and missed. Feuerstake goes down on strikes. Mislik's got his first punch out of the afternoon. 1 away here in the first. There for a called strike. Like pounds the strike zone. In. Away here in the top of the first inning, game number 2. There for a called strike. Play the count 0-2. On Lunny. Fine. Offering. Chopped foul out of play. Count remains 2. Smells delicious. Popped but foul. Count will remain 0-2. Our squirrel friend is back, who has made an appearance in the first game. Tommy is on the outside of the screen. Definitely looking for some. Look from the stretch. His 0-2 offering is lined in the center field. Wood will backpedal a little bit, but he'll make the catch, and there's 2 away. We're here at Hastings Stadium. That seems to have made a nest in the rooftop of the stadium here. So he's crawling his way down the mesh inside the screen. He's on the other half this time. And now he's gone to find some food somewhere. Away in the inning, and the first pitch is a ball. Third batter. Leader. This is in the dirt, too. Quickly to count 2-0 on leader. For a ball, count is 3-1 now. Everyone offering called strike, and the count is 3-2. We're in the top of the first inning here in game number 2. So much for tuning in on the various platforms you may be watching on. Hit the like, subscribe, and follow buttons wherever you may be this afternoon. Popped foul. Count will remain full on 3-2 on leader. Pick the first game of the doubleheader, 10-7. Wild 5th inning. 9 runs came across in the 2 teams. 3-2 offering. Called strike 3. This look gets the punch out. 3 up, 3 down. The Badgers go here in the first inning. Gryphons will come to bat when we come back after the break. Bottom of the first inning, Marco DeGama will lead things off. Tired. Out for the out of the inning. Right at the pitcher down the line. Play now. Down at 1. Rope. Caught by the right field on the run, and there's play here in the first inning. Here. Foul. We're here in the home half of the first inning. Brock Badgers on the and pops this one in the air to center field. Center fielder's got a beat on it. Jake will be there. He'll make the catch. And the Gryphons go 3 up, 3 down here in the first inning. We're scoreless after 1 in game 2 here at Hastings Stadium. Top of the second here at Hastings. Game tie between the Brock Badgers and Logan missed tied for ball 1. Called strike. 2 out now. Not off batter here in the second inning. An offering. Chopped at the third base side. Finley thrown to first in time. And there's one away here in the second inning. Look at 20 pitches now. For an inning and a third. You haven't hit the like and subscribe buttons or the follow buttons we're watching from. So, there for a called strike. Out of the count at 0-1 on Matheson. One on the count now. Following that big swing by Matheson. Gets the sign from his catcher Sawyer. Whitaker. Upstairs for a ball. Count is 2-2 now. Dropped foul. Matheson stays alive at 2-2. Big swing and a miss. Mizlek's got his second punch out of the night. And there's 2 away here in the second inning. Big swing and a miss on that first offering by Noah Phelan. Strike 1. I pop up into center field. The right fielder making the catch. And the Badgers go 3 up, 3 down here in the second inning. We're scoreless after 1.5 here at Hastings Stadium. Bottom of the second inning we go here in a scoreless tie between the Guelph Gryphons and Brock Badgers. Sawyer Whitaker comes up to the plate here. Things off for the Gryphons. Ball one inside. Count 1-0. From Lucas. That one sail in and low. Count is quickly 2-0 here. So much for tuning in on Sunday afternoon. NFL and everything else. Have you with us? Upstairs, and it's 3-0 on Whitaker. There for a call strike. Whitaker taking all the way here. 3-1 the count now. Strike. Count the full at 3-2. Option. Lined up the middle. It's going to be stopped by the shortstop, who's going to flip to first in time. And Whitaker's retired on the 6-3 for out number one here in the second inning. They bring up Jack Gillis now for the Gryphons. Dropped at the second baseman. Thrown to first in time. 2 away now. Gillis retired on the 4-3. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of this guy's walk-up song. This is upstairs. For a ball. Like their walk-up song. There for a strike. Count is even at 1-1. Dirt. And to the count now. Right here in the second inning. House in the Badgers bullpen. Nobody down in the Gryphons bullpen. However. Gets away from the catcher. Count the 3 balls and no here. Second inning. Dropped in the outfield. It's going to drop in for a base hit. And Cantwell's got him going to try for second. The throw is not in time. He's in there with a face first for a double. 2-out double by Cantwell. Gryphons have got a runner in scoring position now. For Cooper. Cooper comes through with a liner at the right fielder. He's not going to field it cleanly. Runner gets held up there. Probably the wise call there is the right fielder not able to get to it right off the bat, but recovered in a hurry. Runners at the corners now with 2 away. The Gryphons. And now the batter. There's for ball 1. High chopper is going to get through the infield. That's going to score a run. Gryphons lead this one 1-0. Cicaluna comes through with the RBI single with 2 away. Runners at first and second now. And 1-0 for the Gryphons here in the second inning. It's up to 22 pitches now, and Jalen Wood now the batter. In the 9 spot yet again. Wood takes a big hack at that first offering for strike 1. Off 2 away here in the half of the second inning. Threatening for runs should Wood reach the base here. Popped in the right field. Might be a chance for the right fielder. He'll make the catch on the run to end the inning. Gryphons score 1 here in the home half of the second inning. They lead 1-0 as we head to the home half of the top of the third inning here. Badgers coming up the bat after the break. Off to the top of the third inning we go here at Hastings Stadium. The Gryphons leading the Brock Badgers 1-0. Thanks for tuning in on your afternoon. Ball and everything. Time for us. Bears. Popped in the air. Make the catch on the run. And there's 1 away. Here at the top of the third inning, Gryphons home half of the second inning, getting home a solo run. Now the batter. Break one in there at the knee. There for a call. And quickly here. Lowry. 32 pitches here in the third. Offering. Hey. And add a 1-2. This is upstairs for a ball. To the count now. Upstairs as well. Count to 2-2. Play here in the Brock third inning. Back to work. Offering is fouled away just off to our right. Count will remain 2-2. Two is swung on and missed. Over he goes down on strikes, and there's 2 away. But overcast day here at Hastings. I was supposed to tell you I wore pants today and a sweatshirt. Chilly up in the press box. Dirt for ball 1. On Geddes. Sign from Whitaker. No offering. On says the plate umpire. Count at 1-1. Offering. On a missed again by Geddes. Now the count. .42 pitch on its way momentarily here. Strike 3 call. Geddes doesn't like the call, but he'll go back to the box. Badgers go 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the third inning. It's the Gryphons leading this one by 1 when we come back after the break. Bottom of the third inning, Marco DeGamo leads things off for the Gryphons. His team's leading this one 1-0 over the Brock Badgers. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching this afternoon. There for a called strike. Emma. Head of the first batter he faces in the inning here. Behind at the middle. Shortstop won't get this, and the leadoff man will be aboard for the Gryphons here in the third inning. At 26 pitches at this point. As Noah Chang will be the batter now. Throw over. The Gamma back safely at first. Again. Back safely again. That's 3 batter rule. I'm pretty sure we don't have the disengagement rule either. Called strike. Catcher was able to frame that one up. Call for his batter. Pitcher, sorry. On Chang. Side for a ball. Evens count at 1-1. Chang is over the contest. Again, third time over. Back safely yet again. Offering. Outside for a ball. 2-1 now to count. On Chang. Activity in the Badgers bullpen. Somebody is getting that very pace. Back to runner at first again. Game called by Chang is taking time on the mound here. One offering is hit center field pretty deep. Center fielder is still backpedaling. He'll make the catch. Jake is underneath that one. He'll take the grab. One away. Chang retired on the F8. Or has to go back to first. Safely. Way now. Ogston will be the batter now. Runner goes on the play. The throw down. Lowry's throw is the right of the bag, and that was the runner. Gamma to second base. Ball one is out now. Play here in the home half of the third. Gryphons up 1-0. Trying for a run in the half of the second inning. There for a strike. Count is 1. Ogston. One. Runner going on the pitch. Catcher unable to hang on to that baseball. 2-1 the count, and a runner now 90 feet away. The Gryphons. Down on Ogston. Will have to come in here to cut this one down. Off the end of the bat. Right fielder is going to grab that one. Throw to the plate is off the line, but it does the job and keeps the runner at third base now with 2 away. Way now here in the home half of the third inning. Gryphons still leading this one 1-0. Whitaker comes to the plate for the second time this afternoon. 1. Game 2. Big swing and a miss that first offering from strike 1. Fouled away. Strike 2. Offering. Lined with the middle. Whitaker will come through with the RBI single. It's 2-0 for the Gryphons here in the third inning. Low for a ball. Count 1-0. Got Gillis. Roped into right field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Runner thinking about it. Whitaker will have to hold at second base. Now first and second now. Go away. For Cantwell. Shortstop, he'll take it himself, flip the second for the out, and that'll end the inning. But the Gryphons score another run and lead this one 2-0. We'll be back with the top of the fourth inning after the break. Top of the fourth inning here at Hastings Stadium. The Gryphons leading the Brock Badgers 2-0. Prosper, thank you. Joining us on the call this afternoon. Ball misses. Ball one. Solo runs in the second and third, respectively. Badgers have yet to answer back so far. Contest. Pitches now. Count on fewer stake. And 3-0 the count now on fewer. Stretch again. Offering. For a called strike. Count now 3-1. There for a called strike. Fewer stake thought he was going down at first. Has to backpedal here at 3-2. Go off the ring. This is inside for a ball. Stake will draw that walk. Tough man aboard here for the Badgers in the fourth inning. Money now the batter. The grounder at the shortstop. They'll flip the second for one, and that's all they will get. Yeah, actually, no, they're not going to get anybody. Second baseman unable to hold on to that baseball on the flip at second base. Pretty safe on the infield. It'll be an error, guessing on the throw. Now runners looking for the Badgers, and the go-ahead run will come to the plate. Error has been charged to the batter. He's in the contest this afternoon. Center grounder at the shortstop. This one takes a flip. We'll get two there. Runner will go to third now. Two away now. The Gryphons. A twin killing. Badgers get a runner 90 feet away now. Two away. Got 49 pitches. Drops foul. Strike one by Carpenter. Dropped foul again. Count 0-2 on Cole Carpenter. Offering. Off the foul again. Carpenter does a job of spoiling here. I don't want to. Off the foul again. Staying alive. I don't want to. It's a sign from Whitaker. 0-2 offering. Swung and hit foul again. Great job here. Back. Look up the 54 pitches now. Flashes the signs again. Find ones he likes. Offering. Side for ball one. Pitches in. 1-2 now the count. Fouled off again by Carpenter. Count will remain 1-2. Backer up the mound here. Mislick has to get out of the way of that one. Cole Carpenter wins that battle, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Drives home the first run for the Badgers here in the fourth. Single by Cole Carpenter. Badgers at the lead half here at 1. Matheson batter now. Way. Ball one low inside. Want to know the count now. Upstairs for a ball. Know the count. Matheson. There for a called strike. At the knee. Other half. On the count now. Offering. Fouled away. Strike 2. Count at 2-2. Pitch. Just missed low for a ball. Count to at 3-2. popped, but foul. Offering will be on its way momentarily here. Popped in the right field. A great diving catch by the right fielder to end the inning. Logan Mislick's going to stay out there and give his teammate a hearty high five, as that's a heck of a catch in right field. Gryphons get out of it. Badgers cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 here at Hastings Stadium. Gamma now the batter. Runners on the corners. Jumps on the first offering, but hits it foul for strike one. Gryphons leading the Badgers here, looking to their lead here. Upstairs, but called a strike. Now quickly on Marco de Gama. What goes on that pitch is upstairs. Fill the base with ease. Now 2 in scoring position. Play off the table here for the Badgers. Ball and 2 strikes to count on Marco de Gama now. It's a liner off the glove of the first baseman. That's going to go into right field. 1 run comes in. Wood getting the wave home. The throw to the plate is cut off. Wood will slide in. It's 3-1. The Gryphons make it a 4-1 ball game here. Just off the tip of the glove of the first baseman. They're getting out of this inning. Likely. Badgers give a pair of runs here. Runner at first base now, still only 1 away in the inning. Gama back safely at first. Driving home RBI is on the single. Dive for a ball. Out now. Line into the center field. Going to drop in for a base hit in front of the center fielder, Srivastava. Runners at first and second, still only 1 away here in the Gryphons' 4th inning. Intensity has increased down the Badgers bullpen. Somebody throwing a lot harder than they were a couple minutes ago. Ogston, batter again. Runner's going. He's going to get picked off. Actually, they can't hold on to the baseball. And everybody else will get a free 90 feet. Of course, they couldn't hold on to that baseball. Second and third now, still only 1 away for Ogston. Doing the contest. It's at 53 pitches now. Popped in the center field. Srivastava will be underneath this one. Runners are going to tag on the play. The throw by Srivastava is on the money to third base, but it's off the line. And a run comes home. It's 5-1 for the Gryphons on the sacrifice fly by Evan Ogston. Two away now for Sawyer Whitaker, the catcher tonight. Whitaker hits this one to right center or left center field. It's going to be off the fence. Whitaker comes up a little lame here, and that's not good news for the Gryphons. Time will be called here. what he wanted to do here, but it definitely like pulled something or cramped up on something going around the base paths. 6-1 for the Gryphons now. RBI double by Sawyer Whitaker. That was not a good way to come across the base path here. Up under his own power here, but that's a good sign. But he's going to have to be helped off the field. Pinch runner going into second base now. It's just a cramp. Like a cramp. Jack Gillis will be the batter. He's won the contest. 6-1 is the score here. Gryphons lead. Lined at the middle. Fielded cleanly by the second baseman. He'll throw to first. Good scoop by the first baseman, and the inning is over. Gryphons score 4 times in the inning, and now lead this one 6-1 as we head to the top of the fifth inning when we come back after the break here on your favorite Gryphon baseball channel. Top of the 5th inning here at Hastings Stadium. In this game 2 to 1. Game number 110-7. Westfall takes in behind the plate defensively. Scary turn of events for Sawyer Whitaker on top of the home half of the 4th inning. Count is 1-1 here. A miss from that one. Down now, 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter, Phelan. Dive for a ball. Count 2. Fouled away. Lane 2-2. Like at 70 pitches, or sorry, this next pitch will be pitch number 70 in this contest. There's 3. Now the count on Phelan. 1 in the contest. Big swing and a miss on that one. Catcher will set up on the inside. Ball throws down to first. Phelan's retired on the K2-3 for the first out of the 5th inning. There's for ball 1. On Campbell. 1 in the contest. Called strike on the other half. Evens the count at 1-1. You hit the like and the subscribe buttons if you haven't done so. Say hi as well. In on your Sunday afternoon with. Campbell gets underneath this one. Wood's going to give this one chase in center field. Circle around it and make the catch. 2 away now. Campbell retired on the F8. 2 away now. Islick has 75 pitches across. Number 76 is a called strike. Headed to count at 0-1 on salary. Low for a ball, 1-1 the count. Line in the center field. Wood's going to give this one chase, but it's going to drop in front of him. Take the safety approach to it. Both single for salary. Badgers have got a base runner here in the home half, or the top of the 5th inning. Way. Mound. Somebody throwing down in the Gryphons bullpen. Discussion tails here, but quick one. Now you still probably remind him, hey, legs and everything. Geddes will come to the plate now. Away. Struck out swinging his last time up. Called strike. Away here in the 5th inning. Up by 5. Pitch misses stairs to Geddes for ball. Down at 1-1. At the second baseman, he'll make the grab. They'll float a second for the force out, and that'll end the inning. Badgers stranded base runner here in the 5th inning, but the Gryphons lead this one by 5, coming to bat. Home half of the 5th inning when we come back. Well, the 5th inning we go here at Hastings Stadium. Guelph Gryphons leading the Brock Badgers 6-1. Game number doubleheader. Arthur takes over the hill for the Badgers here. Starts Cantwell off with strike 1. Outside for a ball. 1-1 the count now. Cantwell 1 for 2 in the contest. Line Drive to right field. The right fielder still backpedaling. He's going to make the catch on the run. Retire Cantwell for out number 1 here in the 5th inning. Long, loud out here for out number 1. Cantwell almost got it over the head of the right fielder. Put him in extra bases. Upstairs for ball 1. A miss on that one. He's down at 1-1. In the contest. Strike 2 here. Down now 1-2. Chopped at the second base side. He fields it, thrips the first in time. Cooper retired on the 4-3. 2 away now. There for ball 1. Huh. Upstairs. Out now 2-0. Fouled away. Embarrassing contest so far. That Q shot bunt in the last inning. Balls in a strike to count on the Cicluna. Ball misses upstairs. 3-1 the count now. Way in the home half of the 5th inning. Up 6-1 on the Badgers. Popped foul. Count the full at 3-2. Strike 3 called. 3 up, 3 down inning for MacArthur. Badgers will come to bat in the top of the 6th inning when we come back. Top of the sixth inning we go. Caleb Futerstake will lead things off for the Brock Badgers. Badgers trailing the 6-1 here at Hastings Stadium in game 2 better. Gryphons taking game 1 10-7. There's to Futerstake. Pitcher on the hill for the Gryphons. For a ball from Young. Count is 3-0 on Futerstake. Right down the heart of the plate for strike one. Futerstake draws the leadoff walk here in the 6th inning for the Badgers. Fouled away. Strike one. Next telecast here on our channels will be Saturday afternoon at noon. Spencer's in town to take on the Gryphons in a doubleheader. Game starts. Second one, 30 minutes approximately thereafter. That one's fouled off the light pole and back into the here. Batter. And the pinch hitter. Outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count now. Driven to center field. Wood's going to have to come in. He's not going to be able to get that one. Futerstake will stop at second. Runners at first and second. Nobody away here in the start the 6th inning. Big cut on that first offering. Strike one. Go for 2 contest. Fouls that one off. Falls behind the count at 0-2. Chopped foul. Is alive at 0-2. First and second, nobody away here for the Badgers. Down by 5. Popped in the left center field. That's going to be trouble. It's going to drop down into the gap. Cut off by Wood, but a runner is going to come home. Runner going to third and second, respectively. And the Badgers have cut the lead to 4 at 6-2. Still nobody away here in the inning. Gilbert the RBI. Chances a second on the throw home. Carpenter now batter. Ball one outside. It is the Griffin bullpen now. Fouled. Counts even at 1-1. Likely traded out for a run here. Ball's hitting on the infield. Young's offering is hit to center field pretty deep. Put underneath it, he'll make the catch. Runners are going to tag the throw to third. Runner will stop at second. That's what's going to get past and actually go out of play here. They're going to award him home on that throw home. It's a 6-4 ball game. Sacrifice fly RBI and an E8 allows the second run to come home. Runs come across on the play. One away. For a strike. On Matheson. Big swing and a miss on that one. Out quickly 0-2 here. Badgers with 3 runs across in the inning have made this one interesting yet again. Now 6-4. Called by the umpire. Fine. Side for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Foul down the line, out of play. Count will remain 1-2. Outside, 2-2 count now. Grounded. Fielded cleanly by the third baseman, thrown across the diamond in time. And there's 2 away here in the 6th inning. Filling the batter. Ball 1. Down is Right at the second baseman, fielded cleanly, thrown to first in time, and the outs are recorded. Badgers strike for 3 here in the top of the 6th inning. It's now a 6-4 game. The Gryphons coming to bat, getting this 1-2. Bottom of the 6th inning we go here. Caleb Fuhler takes over on the hill for the Brock Badgers. Jalen Wood will come to the bat here. Gryphons leading this one 6-4, looking of the doubleheader against the Badgers. 4-0 on the season. Called strike for strike one. Contest. Foul off the catcher's mask. Down quickly 0 on Wood. Wood followed by the top of the order. Up in the ante. Big swing and a miss. Wood goes down swinging. Fuhler gets the punch out. One away. Marco the Gama now the batter. 2 for 3 in the contest. Game 1, if I'm not mistaken. In this ballpark. Side, ball 1. Catch. Offerings on and missed by the Gama. 1-1 the count now. Gama off the end of the bat to the second baseman. 9. The Gama retired. 2 away here in the 6th. Noah Chang will be the batter now. 2 away. Gryphons up 6-4 if you're just tuning in. 0.6-1. Badgers struck back with runs in the top half of this 6-4. Closer getting Gryphons down in the bullpen. On Chang. Looking down inning for the Badgers. That's what he'll get as he gets the punch out. Pair of strikeouts for Caleb Fielder's stake in this contest. Badgers will come off the field trailing here. They head to the top of the 7th inning by 2. Montgomery comes in for the Gryphons here in the top of the 7th inning, looking to close this one out. Give his Gryphons Badgers game 2. There for strike 1. Fire warning about the Badgers bench about the calls. Off a bit. Outside for ball. On the count now. Called strike. Count 2-2. Caught on the run by the right fielder for the first out of the 7th inning. Badgers down to their final 2 outs here in the game. Emery's first pitch in there for a called strike on the outer half. Count at 0-1. Out of town scoreboard in the IBL, the Brock Badgers lead Jackfish nothing. Game number 1 of that championship. 3rd inning now. Miss on that offering. Out of the count. Pops this one off the end of the bat, but it's going to go foul. And again at 1-2. Base side. Long throw will be scooped, but off the bag, says the base umpire. And Taylor will be safe at first. Tough play for the baseman to make on the throw anyways. Second down the line, it was just hit to his left. Job of keeping the infield, getting extra base. Strike 1. Out of all these hitters so far. Count 1. This is low. Now. One down the count. For a ground ball to get out of this. Gryphons a victory. An offer it. Low for a ball. Time runs on board here for the Brock Badgers. Pitcher Caleb Feuerstake will come to the plate now. Pitch just misses low again. Ball 1. Take work to 3 up, 3 down inning. Half of the last half inning. Center fielder till last frame. There for a called strike. Count at 1-1. Ty, thank you so much for stopping in. OUA Baseball. Guelph Gryphons and Brock Badgers. Popped in the outfield. That's going to get it down for a gap. Right in front of the right fielder. Runner getting the wave. The throw is going to be off the line. Runners will go second and third here with one away. And it's now a one-run ball game. Down visit. Calm down his catch. Pitcher. Oh, well, otherwise. Made a one-run ball game here. At 6. Guelph took game one of the doubleheader. 10-7. Conversation. Brennan will be the batter. Geddes is at third. Fewers takes that second. Ball's popped in the outfield. Right fielder will camp underneath this one. Throw to the plate is not going to be in time. The Badgers have tied the ball game, but there's 2 away. Go ahead run now at third base. 2 away. Brennan comes through with a sacrifice fly, RBI. 6-6 tie here in the 7th inning. Back now. Okay. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. Far back in to pull it out. Here's 1 for 3 in the contest. Last time up. Chopper up the middle, off the glove. Going to throw to second base, and in time is going to be the play. They get out of the inning. But the Badgers have rallied to tie this ball game here in the top of the 7th inning. Led to the home half of the 7th. Tied at 6. Last chance for the Gryphons in regulation. There we go. I don't know. Bottom of the seventh inning, we go here at Hastings Stadium. First throw goes wide back to the catcher to the pitcher here. Apologies for the audio issue. Thing is okay now. We have a noise gate on, just so we're trying to keep the in-house music away from YouTube copyright strikes. Or if that's the issue. Driven into right center field pretty deep, and that's going to be off the top of the fence here. Digging hard, stopping at second base is the leadoff hitter. Evan Ogston starts off the seventh inning off Caleb Fubert's take with a leadoff double. Badgers rally to tie it in the top of the sixth inning. Top of the seventh inning, anyways. Jason, let us know if that's the audio issue. I think it's just because we got a noise gate on, so we don't get the in-park audio, but I'll try to play with it this week to correct that as well. But thanks for letting us know. Been there for a called strike. He's filled in. Badgers throws bunt. They get an appeal here. They went around, so now it's count is 0-2. Likely the right call there. Oh, 2 the count. Ball misses in the dirt. 1-2 now the count. One-two offering is chopped at the shortstop. Fielded cleanly. Safe is a call at first. Runners on the corners, still nobody away. Gryphons on the corner, nobody away here, and gonna prompt the mound visit here. And hopefully that's a little better for everybody. But yeah, I turned off the noise gate, so Jason, let us know how that worked. Hopefully that makes everything a little better here. Conversations going on between the coaches even on the field here. Trying to make sure they got the signs right. Be interesting to see how the Badgers do this. If the Gryphon takes off from first, I'm pretty sure they pretty much have to load the bases up. Have a force in any base. Infield will be in here regardless. For Jack Gilly now. Runner does take off the second uncontested. Ball one is the call. As expected. Gilly just needs to hit one through the infield here. That one gets away from the catcher. Not that far, though. And the runner has to dive back safely at third base. That one's fouled away. And a count, 2 balls and a strike now on Gillies. Feuerstedt gets the sign from his catcher. Infield in on the edge of the grass again. 2-1 offering. Is chopped high in the infield. Feuerstedt is going to have no play. He's going to try to go to first. It's forced him off the base path, but he's going to be called out for the first out. 1 away now. Runners still at second and third. They're going to intentionally walk the runner here to load the bases. Probably not a bad thing with the way Cantwell's been swinging the bat today. Bases are now loaded. Ball one outside from Feuerstedt. On Cooper. In the dirt, good stop by the catcher. 2-0 the count now. Ball misses outside. It's now 3-0. No place to put him, and he can't throw another ball here. Feuerstedt will have to dig in here. 3-0 offering to Cooper. It's in there for a called strike. 3-1 the count now. Feuerstedt once again toes the rubber. Looks in from the sign. Three-one pitch is lined. That's going to be the base hit. The Gryphons will walk this one off. Cooper the hero. Gryphons win this one 7-6 and sweep the doubleheader this afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Our next home game is Saturday afternoon. Windsor Lancers here for a doubleheader. We'll see you at noon on Saturday. Take care till then. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday.